जो जिंदगी को संवार दे वो प्यार है, जो मुश्किलों में आपका साथ ना छोड़े वो प्यार है, जो मखमली एहसास कभी खत्म ना हो वो प्यार है, और जो देव और सोनाक्षी के बीच है, या मैं कहूँ मिस्टर अभद्रो और खरगोश के बीच में है, वो भी प्यार है। वेल 29 फरवरी 2016 को शुरू हुआ था सोनी पे एक अलग सा कहानी देव और सोनाक्षी को लेके, जिसने हम सब की जिंदगी में भर दिया कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी। पर इस कहानी को जिन्होंने छोटे पर्दे पे लाया, द प्राउड फाउंडर ऑफ बियॉन्ड ड्रीम्स, द मेकर ऑफ कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी, मिस्टर यश पटनायक, वो है आज हमारे साथ। एंड दिस इज दीक्षा ब्रिंगिंग द वन ऑफ इट्स काइंड फर्स्ट टाइम एवर एन ऑनलाइन टॉक शो विद द मेकर ऑफ कुछ रंग प्यार के एंड देयर क्रेजी फैंस। लेकिन यश को दिखाने से पहले मैं चाहती हूँ क्रेजी फैंस कुछ आवाज करे। कैन वी मेक सम नॉइज हियर? But let me tell you, Yash has got many more stars on television for the first time. He's given a break to many stars. So on behalf of Mycitylinks, I would like to welcome Mr. Yash Patnaik. So Yash, welcome to this show, and this, as you know, is an online talk show, and we are planning to do a little bit of interaction आपका और आपके फैंस के साथ। कुछ रंग प्यार के फैंस है, लेकिन आपके सारे शोज फॉलो करते हैं। सो वील मेक इट वेरी कैजुअल, एंड यू नो मैं बहुत सारे सवाल पूछने वाली हूँ, एंड वील मेक इट अ मिक्स ऑफ कहीं कि मुझे जाने दवा पे चाहूँगी, सिंस यू नो वी हैव नो रेस्ट्रिक्शंस ऑन लैंग्वेज हियर। तो यश इज ऑफ कोर्स, लाइक आई सेड, इज अ प्राउड ओडिया फाउंडर of Beyond Dreams, Odisha ro jai ki without any godfather. He has, from nothing to this level, he has done entirely on his own efforts, hard work and dedication. So Yash, it is really a privilege that we have you here with us today. But अब थोड़ा सा औकात पे आ जाती हूँ and let me straight away, ask you the first question before we let the fans ask you. कैसे कैसे कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी इस तरह से हम लोग की जिंदगी में वो घुल के प्यार मिल के पता नहीं क्या हो चुका है हम लोग के सबको, मतलब वी आर ऑल गोइंग क्रेजी अबाउट देवाक्षी। हाउ हैव यू मैनेज्ड इट?
ऐसे भी
बट व्हाट हैज वर्कड यार? कैसे, मतलब इज इट द केमिस्ट्री, इज इट द स्टोरी, व्हाट इज इट दैट वर्क्स सो मच फॉर कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी?
आई थिंक समवेयर व्हाट वर्कड फॉर कुछ रंग इज the way characters are created and the way it has been treated, whether it's about writing, whether it's about execution, whether it's about performance. So we have tried to keep it as natural as possible. And see, I've been doing television for last 22 years, and one thing I realized, being a part of many dramas, many thrillers, I realized that we really force a lot of story, a lot of characters on the audience. Audience also is evolving with every passing day. I think the way we are exposed to a lot of things in life, we don't treat our parents, our friends, our lovers the way our parents used to do.
Very true. This in fact is a very evolved audience that is sitting here.
Yeah, they must be treating very wild. Okay. So that's where we realized that the next phase of television should be more realistic. The characters, the equations, their relationships, their reactions to situations should be different from what has been shown on television. So I think the first thing what we did in Kuch Rang, when we are thinking about this show, we remove the story out of a show.
Okay.
When you have a lot of story, you try to dramatize it. We said, okay, let's
just focus.
Create characters, an environment. Equations should be the same equations. You will find the relationship of Dev with Erika, Sonakshi, or Dev with Ishwari, or Mama or Mami, is very real. Okay. Mami's character is also very interesting. right? No. We wanted to create a bitch. And
you have done that, let me tell you.
Yeah, and she's a very sweet girl. Huh? So,
Bengalan.
but then her greed is also very justifiable. You know, that's why you don't hate her. Okay, you want to slap her, but you don't hate her. So she brings in actually the drama and the humor.
True.
Okay. So I'll tell you later on as we go on. I'll tell you the second phase. First, she was Garib ki beti.
Garib ki beti.
Then what we did with that?
Ex Garib ki beti.
So that was very unconventional. When you know, so we try to see in our life we live say out of say 24 hours. We have at least 10-12 hours where we are actually active. The rest of the time we are either chilling or sleeping. You know. So in our life we don't have that kind of stress. So why a show will have so much of stress?
Very true.
Okay. You don't hate somebody all the time. You don't love somebody all the time. But television में हम लोग जब तक अभी तक दिखाए हैं कि either you are a villain or you are a hero. Why? Why? Nobody is a black or white. We all are grey.
Grey.
50 shades of grey. Right? So maybe more. So with this show, the moment we remove the story per se, we found that there's so much of beautiful things that you can explore. It's a most difficult show to write. It's extremely difficult. The kind of energy it takes, because you have nothing to say, but you have to say a lot of things. You know, every episode, crafting each and every episode is a tough thing. That's why. If you have seen, a lot of people may agree or disagree, we have close to 350 episodes now.
Yeah. 343.
My
you
God.
have Jabda fans here, I told you.
You will get a reward for sure. So,
You watch on television, don't really have the power. That doesn't
you will also get. Okay. So I think that somewhere touched audience, people, you know. The characters became very believable. This is all planned. If you see Erika, Sonakshi's character and any other heroine, अगर 4 बाल आ जाते हैं ना, रीटेक होता है बाकी सीरियल्स में. हमारे डायलॉग के बीच में बाल करके ही बात करती हो. Have you seen? Noticed? I think we stayed true to the characters, the equation, the emotions. That is what worked for
कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी. In fact, I would like to inform कि कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी in fact started with 9.8 IMDb rating. It has been consistently maintaining it at 9.1 in the last 2 years, and very recently there was this online Twitter poll which was conducted by TOI, and Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi was rated the best feature show on television. Can we have a round of applause for that?
Thank you. I would like to underline that also.
Okay.
They created they had a contest across the world, and they picked up 5 shows. I'll not name the 4. So we Kuch Rang got 56%, and the rest 44 was divided by the 4.
Wow. So, but of course, you know, Kuch Rang Pyar Ke, of course, we'll allow the fans to also ask questions. But one thing, I mean, besides Dev and Sonakshi's one, like you've been maintaining that relatable. I think that's a very key word to the show, because every character, you know, every situation is very relatable in the show. But besides the Devakshi romance, you know, which has, which has made people crazy all across the globe, I think Supriya ji ka jo character hai, that has also, I think, that's another USP of the show. I think because she's actually, whatever, the typical, I was expecting when the show started. In fact, I had texted you, if you remember, that she's she looks like a very typical, over possessive mother. Thoda zyada to nahi ho raha hai. But this is what I had texted Yash when the first episode, when I had seen first couple of episodes. But over the period of time, I think she's played the role like perfectly. I mean, her insecurities, as a mother, and the way she misunderstood Sonakshi in the beginning, I think. So how much of credit would you give her for the
I think a lot of credit. Supriya has been the most seasoned actor in the entire show, apart from Mushtaq. Mushtaq is a brilliant actor. I think.
Of course.
Mushtaq keeps telling me, I'm sorry, diverting from Supriya for a while. Mushtaq, I know him for a while, and he has been doing films for a very long time. The kind of actor he's never got his due. And he keeps telling me, Yashji, whenever I go, wherever I go now, people forget me for whatever I have done before.
They only remember him.
They call me Mama Ji. You know, airports ho, ya mall ho, everybody they catch him, and so he said, I have become an ideal mama. I'm like, very good, mama bana diya tumhe.
Mama bana diya.
So, Supriya is extremely seasoned actress, very, very fine talent, and a very sensitive lady.
That reflects actually.
She is as close to Ishwari as the character, you know. She's very sensitive towards Dev also. She actually considers, treats Dev of, yes.
Ah. she's going to bag a lot of,
She got one.
lot of goodies. Huh?
Yeah. I think when we had planned this show, I wanted a strong mother. Otherwise, the entire focus will go to hero and heroine.
True.
And Supriya had the first, when she heard it, she started crying when we narrated the story to her. A lot of credit goes to Mamta, who has created the show.
And for those who do not know, that's the lovely wife, yes, of Yash Patnaik, Mamta Yash Patnaik. So can we say a big hi to her from Bhubaneswar here? Like all of you here? Yeah. All right.
So she had her apprehension whether this character will become a typical sass, you know. So when, and there are a lot of discussion that happened, the questions she threw at us about her apprehensions about the character actually helped us understand Ishwari more better. As producers, as makers, I do read a lot of reactions, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's India forums. I do read them. I get all the galis also. You know, kapda iska aisa hai, makeup aisa hai, and all those things.
Achha, okay.
Aap villain ho, ye maa ko aise kyun kiya, and all that thing. We keep reading all those things. That is how we stay connected to what audience is looking at. Okay, because for us, digital audience is a huge audience. Even if they don't contribute to the ratings, I think it's a two-way communication, unlike television. So coming back to Supriya actually completes the triangle.
Triangle, absolutely. In fact, let's not forget, in that case, Baba को भी नहीं भूलते हो. ऐसी बात नहीं. He also completes the square. Let's not make it triangle now, but he is actually equally good in his possessive dad. But anyways, we'll now have questions from fans as well and make it as interactive as we can, because that was the whole purpose of having the show. So who's going to shoot the first question? Yes, I'll give you the chance.
Where are all the sisters? देव के सारे बहनें कहाँ गए?
I had kept that question for the goodies. Yeah. You have to wait and watch.
Too long. माँ याद भी नहीं करती है एकदम, कॉल भी नहीं करती है. That should be there.
हो गया जल्दी हो गया. You see it. You'll get to know very soon.
Very soon. बहनें कहाँ हैं बहुत जल्द पता चलेगा. Okay. Next one. When do we get to see them in Odisha? That is what the fans want to know.
I'll try to get them.
Sometime.
Otherwise, why don't you guys come over?
All invited. See?
Yeah.
Fans of Kuch Rang Pyaar Ke, you can go to
Be my
Mumbai.
guest in Bombay.
Absolutely. है ना? Yeah, I have met them. मेरे को बहुत मार पड़ेगी बाद में.
They have sent something to
for
you,
all of you. But we'll not do that so quickly. We'll not give them इतने आसानी से नहीं. चलो एक दो और सवाल पूछो, फिर हम लोग भी कुछ सवाल पूछेंगे अपने फैन से. Yes, please.
So, since you are from Odisha, I would like to ask this question: ki, why did you choose Bengali characters? You could have gone with like Odia people as.
I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
So, sir, Bengali करचु बोले हमें गाली दी पड़चु. ओडिया करे गाली दी होई था ना.
We could have tried.
पखाल वाला कहीं दिखाऊँ चाहिए तो कोई.
ଆମେ ଯେମିତି ଘରେ କଥା ହଉ ମାନେ ଆମ ନର୍ମାଲ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିଜ ରେ it's normal ଏତେ କିଛି ବି ନାହିଁ ଯେମିତି ଓଡ଼ିଆ ସିରିୟଲ୍ସ ରେ ଦେଖା ହୁଏ so we could have bought in that element and people would have recognized okay ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ବି ଏମିତି ହୁଏ there is a state called Odisha.
That we would, I think, that could be a suggestion. Next time when your next show, maybe you could add in
some Odia characters, Odia elements, maybe.
One lead characters I'll bring Odia. I'll keep your words. I don't know when, but I'll definitely keep it.
That's a good one. Okay. Yes. Some more questions.
And I'll take your name from her and I'll note it.
Okay. So your point taken. Any more questions? Yes. Yes. Can we have? Yes. Yes. Can you give her the mic, please? Yes. 2 lines. Of course, it's okay. We are not going to check your skills. She'll join, she said. Cool. 1, 2, 3, and here we go.
वक्त ने किया क्या हंसी सितम हम रहे ना तुम हम रहे ना हम.
That's it? No, there are 2 more songs. Which one is that? Yes, come on. Let's see. We'll check. Checking. Who's the Jamna fan?
अनछुए थे सपने मेरे तूने छू लिए छुपके दिल में आया तू जादू लिए तेरी हो गई हूँ तुझको पता भी तो हो तेरे प्यार में तेरी रज़ा भी तो हो कुछ रंग प्यार के.
See, they know everything about the show. Okay, tell me, Yash, now since they are not asking you so many questions, let me shoot some more. Which has been your favorite episode in the show? Since you said that you actually, go through a lot of, starting from the feedback to the script to everything. If I tell you, which has been your, जिसको देख के तुम्हें भी आ रहे यार ये शो मैंने बनाया जियो यार ऐसा फीलिंग आया कभी कौन सा एपिसोड देख के?
There are a lot of them. Around 343. But I think out of 343, one episode, proposal episode, the first one.
That was actually
The breakup episode where by default लाफा लग जाता है जगत को.
The father.
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Yes, please. I can answer as well,
Of
right?
course.
Of course, yes.
What is common between the earlier proposal and this proposal?
उस पे इसने प्रपोज किया था यार इसमें
कॉफी शॉप के पास
फूल फ्लावर्स नो
Same day. Same day last year.
नहीं ये I didn't notice that.
No, really? It was same day last year?
Nobody gets the goodie.
Nobody gets it. No, ऐसा नहीं करो और पूछो. जब तक कि गुडी ना मिले तब तक पूछते रहो. You have to ask a couple more then.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
I'll keep asking.
You'll keep asking,
Yeah,
right?
you have to keep asking first.
Yeah, you'll give away the goodies, huh? You're not going without the goodies.
Yeah. It's
कुछ थोड़ा सा दिखने को मतलब can we see how what like नहीं?
Is
एक साथ थोड़ा सा झलक हल्का सा छोटा सा
दिखाऊं?
कुछ हल्का सा छोटा it's like
very thin, very small one.
yeah but I love this. Okay, these are really something that we are going to treasure. So इसलिए you need to buck up. Come on, और सवाल जैसे आएंगे from Yash. I want all of you to answer that. But before that, again, coming back to the show, since we were talking about, this entire thing we have dedicated to Kuch Rang Pyaar Ke Aise bhi. Of course, you have a lot of other shows that are coming up. But मेरा एक personal सा बड़ा सवाल है. This is absolutely very personal. शो अभी बंद तो नहीं होने वाला ना मैं मर जाऊंगी.
No, it's not going to get over.
Okay.
And I keep hearing this all the time. In fact, when I first time actually officially said no to this rumor, I think some 6-7 months back,
That
the website that hosted that story got some 18 or 20 lakh views.
just by posting the story that
Yes,
that the
it
show
was
is going
shared
to.
everywhere.
Oh my God, that the show
So
is,
that
show is going to
means
end.
how much it impacts. And see, a show which is the #1 show in the weekday on Sony, ahead of Behad and other shows, and a show which generates more than 40 million views every month. That is around 1.7 million, 17 lakh log every day they watch on YouTube.
YouTube पे 1.3 1.4 आ जाता है.
Average is 1.7. There are some.
Yeah, per episode.
So over a period of time, if you see the, yeah. So if you pick up any episodes of the last month, they will be in the 1.6, 1.7. So we have generated around 560 million views on YouTube.
Wow, that's like amazing.
That's many times more than one of the recently launched OTT platforms, all programs put together.
Wow, amazing. In fact, tell me one thing, isn't that, doesn't that also mean as a maker, pressure बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है, because when people watch your show so regularly and इतना impact होता है, मैं खुद ही I'm a huge fan of the show, and every time very recently when this proposal was happening again, so पता तो चल ही जा रहा था कि they are coming back again. So my sister, she lives in Guwahati, and she texted me, okay dude, this show is getting over, and वो जो नया जो अभी दिखा रहा है वो आने वाला है, इसी की जगह ये बंद हो रहा
पिया
है.
की.
हाँ, yeah, whatever, पिया के whatever something. So it's going to start at this time. मेरे को पक्का खबर है, और ये तुम्हारा गया अभी प्रपोज हो जाएगा, दोनों मिल जाएंगे, सब खत्म, everything happy ending. This show is like over. And yes, because I will now make because I've known Yash for a while, I actually took the liberty to actually directly ask him that show बंद तो नहीं हो रहा है, and he was like relaxed कि नहीं हो रहा है. But you tell me, इतना ज़्यादा impact है, people are so much hooked to the show. So the pressure of, because what happens is when you stretch एक पर्टिकुलर लेवल के बाद कोई भी सीरियल आप देख लो, इवन सास भी बहू थी, और the shows which have gone on for like years and years, beyond a point you get, फिर वो आइडियाज खत्म हो जाते हैं, देन थोड़ा सा कभी मोनोटोनी हो जाता है. इनफैक्ट आई वुड लाइक टू कंग्रेचुलेट यू, 7 years leap. I think one of the only shows that I've seen on television which took a 7 years leap, and yet it was not boring even for a single moment. I think that deserves an applause, because generally leaps के बाद वो क्या होता है कि मैंने देखा है generally in any serial, if there's a leap it gets boring after that.
Okay, I'll tell you, with that we broke one rule of television. We have broken a lot of rules in television with Kuch. The rule was, when you take a leap, you make the characters older.
यहाँ younger हो गए तो.
We made them sexier. Okay, so it's online. So
yeah, of course.
you can use these words.
Of course
right?
we can, of course.
You don't mind, right?
None of us. Dave
Okay.
is hot.
So I think the idea was to even everybody was surprised when we came up with this idea that they should be more aspiring, they should be more exciting to see. So actually you see Dave reducing in age when he comes to that Harley.
True.
know?
So yeah, I mean that's just the look part of it. But tell me about the story. I mean, how much of a pressure is it as a maker to consistently keep entertaining through this particular show, keep your audiences hooked to the show? How much of pressure is it?
There are two parts of the question I'll answer. Part number one, the pressure. The pressure is definitely immense. You take 22 minutes to watch an episode. We spend many hours to create that, many days. Okay, it's madness the way we work on creating each and every scene, each and every shot. Okay, that is also exciting for us. That gives us that extra boost to work on it, because the kind of appreciation we get from you guys is immense, and that is the biggest reward that we get. As far as the story is concerned, when I started this discussion, I said that we removed one thing from the show, story. Okay, a story can get over, life will not.
True,
Right.
that's nice.
So I'll not ask you most of girls. Okay, what's your age? 17. 17. So your story continues. It will continue for 70, 80, 90. Okay. So life story never ends. Plot ends. So I think somewhere the challenge is to discover each and every day's your progression and how you are going to deal with situation and deal with relationships and characters.
So I think that is what has worked is story you've not thought about.
It's about life.
It's about life. You're not going with the plot but with a life. So that is what is giving you also the inspiration that the show, even if it's continuing for another, I don't know how many X episodes, it's not going to get boring because it's not about the story, it's about life, right? Okay, so you have basically set a standard when it comes to love story now with Kuch Rang Pyaar Ke Aise Bhi, thanks to Devakshi. But now tell me, are you planning some more love stories in future? And how will you now with Kuch Rang Pyaar Ke Aise Bhi already setting a standard, how difficult it will be to come up with another love story in the days to come?
Yeah, I think we have been doing love stories, whether it's a Rang Badalti Odni, whether it's a Sada Haq, whether it's Kuch Rang or Jana Dil Se Dur. Yeah, there is something that is coming up. We want to also see if you look at the show that I have produced. Some have worked, some haven't worked, but we have tried to innovate space.
True.
And we have never repeated any of our shows. That is what a lot of production houses they do. When a show is hit, they replicate that in various. एक गुजराती स्टोरी को राजस्थानी बनाते हैं, राजस्थानी पंजाबी बनाते हैं, but we try to find new space where that is exciting for us. And the next space that we're exploring is a romance thriller.
Oh.
Okay, that's going to be the height of passion. I think by end of July or beginning of.
Wow, that's.
Okay, so that's in the making right now. As I'm talking, my team is in Dharamshala, Dalhousie, scouting for locations, and look tests are happening. So that's a very exciting show for us. Yeah, definitely Kuch Rang has made us more responsible as makers towards our audience. The expectations are definitely high, and I hope we should be able to live up to the expectations.
I'm sure you all will be able to live up to the expectation. I think it was a wonderful conversation that we had with Yash. हमारे जिंदगी में कुछ रंग प्यार के ऐसे भी जो आपने भर दिया है, उसके लिए really a big thank you to you.
Thank you. And what we can do also as a signing off, I'll give. How many of you are there? Okay, I'll give the goodies whatever I have, and what we can do, we can get a picture
Of course.
of all of them.
Yeah.
Minus me here. What I'll do, I'll get both three of them, Sonakshi and they for sure, sign on copies of those pictures of yours and send it back to you.
I mean, I have to be included there. No? I have to be included there as well.
Of course.
Like, bring them first, please.
I'm calling you there.
Okay, so we ready for we'll give away the goodies first?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll have the goodie session.
Okay, I think I'll do one by one. So
You
how
choose
many?
your first.
This is 6,
Are you counting up?
12. Okay, I think I can.
You'll manage it.
I'll
Okay.
make everyone happy. So okay, we'll start with you. Who do you prefer between Dev and Sonakshi? You can prefer one. Aye. Okay, this is Sonakshi's autographed picture.
Wow.
What about you?
So you'll have यहाँ पे सारे.
Thank you so much.
My God.
Are you going to have problems, sir? Stock. बेटा ऐसा मत करो, सोनाक्षी को बुरा लगेगा. सब देव को ले जाओगे घर. शंकर? Devakshi, she wants both.
You'll have to wait for it. Millie?
Dev.
Who else?
Who else? Dev.
आप भी देव. Come on, यार. Who with?
Something. Like,
Yeah.
the twist in the show will be like Dev का कुछ साथ में कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ.
She's already. We've been discussing this at home as well. Very likely. We just discussed that.
Nobody for Sonakshi. Dev is now.
there is, Sonakshi
Arey,
fan
very
club.
good. Aajo, guys. I'm happy.
There is Sonakshi fan club here.
Yes. Yesterday I made them, both of them sit and sign all the pictures.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Select and sign.
So sweet.
Runner up.
Runner up. I have been asking, sitting here and asking questions.
sorry.
Please. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
absolutely. It's mera.
It's like stock clearance, huh?
Yeah, stock clearance. And thank you all the Jabra fans of Kuch Rang Pyaar Ke Aise bhi. Thank you so much. So we'll have that group pic, right?
Yes.
We'll have one pic with you, of course, and
मेरे
then we'll
साथ
have
क्या
a.
यार?
बिल्कुल, अरे, आप स्टार हो यहाँ पे. Come on, let's have a group pic here.